Welcome back to the Stock Talk, folks. We're back in our normal studio here.
Back home.
Yep, we were actually renting that room over there last week, and that was awful. Even though it kind of worked out.
It worked out, but it was sad because we were just like, dang it. You know? Like we love recording in here. We love having the equipment. We love having all these utilities and stuff like that. We're definitely blessed, but
right, like we love listening to ourselves on the headphones and stuff.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's because we've like hit on that a little bit too. In one of the earlier shows where it's just like it's so much, it just brings you like right here, so it's very personal. But yeah, coming off of a loss, a really
big
tough loss.
Purdue, boiler up.
I predicted
that was pretty awful. Yeah,
I'm pretty proud of that.
Very proud of that one. We forgot to mention it at the end of the last podcast though that he was pretty damn right on
the post-game analysis.
Yeah, your prediction was 27-24, right? And it was 28-23, I think.
Yeah.
So you were 5 points off, but in the exact range.
Yeah.
And who knew that he would know? None of us. He didn't even know.
I didn't even know.
But yeah, today we're going to bring you a prediction and breakdown of what the Ohio State game is going to look like. Yeah, that sounds like a joke just saying it because Ohio State's freaking good right now. We're god-awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we'll talk about, and then we'll talk about some other stuff after that. We got exciting things going on. But yeah, before we talk about that, let's get into this Ohio State breakdown and prediction. It's scary.
It is scary, especially coming off yesterday. I mean,
so yeah, start out with the state of Nebraska football right now.
It's just, I mean, we kind of hit on it with the post-game analysis, but Frost just doesn't have any answers now. Is what it looks like, which is sad to see. You listen to some of the captains like JoJo and
Cam, Damien.
Yeah, dude was on the verge of tears yesterday. I mean, they're just.
Was he really?
Yeah, and just heartbroken.
Interesting.
Yeah, it just sucks, man. Because those boys work so hard. I mean, from the beginning we were saying like JoJo is, especially JoJo is just such a big leader on the team. I mean, he has so much passion, so much drive, and anybody wants it to work out for someone with that kind of mentality.
But it's like tough. It just all comes down to Adrian at this point. Still, it's all issues with Adrian.
Yeah.
It sucks that this entire team's success right now is coming down to one person playing their heart out or not playing their heart out, and he's probably playing his heart out, but it's not good enough. And the only issue right now really is Adrian.
Yeah.
Sure, we didn't get the run game going in the second half. Sure, our O-line isn't perfect. But it's like, dude, it all came down to Adrian, and that's really where Nebraska football is right now. Like, our defense is solid. Our offense is solid. We've got decent weapons. We've got decent running backs. We've got decent O-linemen. Adrian is just pooping the bed.
Yeah.
Pooping. So, yeah, I mean, we don't have much to say about Nebraska because y'all caught that in our post game.
We watched the game
from Purdue.
Yeah. It's just so
dang.
tough. We were just so sad yesterday.
Yeah. We had a fun night. We can probably talk about that later.
But Ohio State coming up, not good.
Not good. All right, so let's give a little breakdown of what's been going on with Ohio State this year. So, starting a freshman quarterback, C.J. Stroud. Whole beginning of the season, he kind of did a flip-flop with Adrian. Whole beginning of the season, C.J. Stroud was kind of not great. Not great against Oregon, decent against Minnesota, a team that we lost to, but still beat the crap out of them. And then something flipped about halfway through the season and about right after that Oregon game. And C.J. Stroud is low-key the dark horse Heisman candidate right now. He will probably win, but no one really is talking about him at all.
Okay.
They're scoring like 40 to 50 points in all their games, doing classic Ohio State stuff.
Right.
They had another thing about Ohio State, they had a big defensive issue in the Oregon game. Bad DB play. They had to switch up some things on their defensive coaching staff. Mm-hmm. They changed play callers around. And ever since they've done that, they've actually gotten a lot better on defense. So this Ohio State team is actually really, really solid, y'all. Okay. Like a team good enough to probably win this year.
Okay.
Their air offense is probably good enough to get over the top of Georgia, and that's how they beat them. And Ohio State's defense is solid enough to probably beat on Georgia's offense. So So, yo, we're going into a tough game with a really bad team in Nebraska and a really solid Ohio State team. And it's away. You should know this. It's away, right? No, it's here. It's here.
Yeah. It's a home game. Yeah. So I'll be there. I'll be at the game. I got tickets. I'm going with my dad. So that'll be sweet.
Shout out Randy.
Shout out Randy for real. And yeah, it's just sucks. I mean, it's. I think we're both gonna predict a loss, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But what are Ohio State's like? What are their key abilities?
They have two really good wide receivers in Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
They're both going to get drafted really early on. Chris Olave was predicted probably top 10, maybe not anymore. But they have really good receivers and a really solid quarterback that can chuck it downfield. They have probably the best running back in the nation in Travion Henderson. He's just literally a true freshman.
Yeah.
So he was in high school. He was going to homecoming this time last year.
Mm-hmm.
So they have they're so solid, dude. And they have one of the best O-lines in the nation too. Their defense isn't anything to write home about, but it's still Ohio State, so they have 5-star, 4-star everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So their abilities are everywhere. They really don't fall short anywhere.
Yeah.
Because when they lost to Oregon, it was like CJ Stroud wasn't playing his best and the defense wasn't good. That's not the case anymore.
Right. Yeah, and that was a big thing too at the Purdue game yesterday was as so they ran away with it as soon as they started throwing the ball. And our passing defense it's mid.
That's been kind of questionable.
It's pretty mid, yeah.
Deontay Williams got hurt in the last game,
Mm-hmm.
and so we've been playing a backup safety there. But he's solid, and I don't think a lot of it's on him. But yeah, they were just doing a lot of dink and dunk passes, and like they were scheming people open. They called a really good game. It's not completely on our defenders. That's pretty though. That's in the.
It's in the past.
Yeah, it's in the past. We don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it's so painful.
Yeah, so that's tough, especially if Ohio State's got those wide receivers that they can utilize very well, and their quarterback that can pass the ball downfield and get it down there to him. So.
And a really good O-line and a really good running back, and
yeah,
they're really good, y'all. Like I might predict a freaking blowout after watching who this Nebraska team is these last couple of weeks. It's like it's a home, but like.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. They might rock us.
Yeah.
But this is something I was curious about. What if we do win? What do we do that makes us win?
Adrian figures this stuff out. Obviously, I think it really just comes down to the pass game for us. Like, I think we got to get our wide receivers downfield. Got to get them open. We can't be having those miscommunication calls where Adrian is just throwing it to the open field, or some Ohio State player that's just downfield waiting for it.
Adrian has to play lights out.
Yeah.
Like probably perfect.
Yeah.
And he might, because we also have seen that Adrian this year.
Yeah.
But we're just not seeing him lately.
He's there. He's definitely there. He has a potential.
Something there. It's like a shadow of him or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrian's gonna have to play lights out. We're probably gonna have to pick a few balls off.
Yeah.
Maybe take them back.
We need that early defense back too, where Nebraska's defense was a nightmare for other teams. I mean, that was kind of our weapon. At one point, we were ranked 6th in the nation for our defense, and we just haven't seen that lately. They've just been lacking a lot of that lately. So I think that's another big contributor to a win, if we are going to win. We've also got to figure out a run game too. I mean, we were seeing Yant run the ball quite a bit yesterday, and he was getting some good runs. He was, good Big Ten runs where it's just 4, 5, 6 yard runs, and those are good runs in the Big Ten. But yeah, at the end of the day, our O-line's got to be there too. They've been playing better lately, so that's good to see. There's growth there, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's a loss, man. As tough as that is.
You want to predict?
Yeah, let's get into predictions.
I'm down. Jeez. No, I think they're gonna win. I think Nebraska's gonna win. Just kidding. I'd probably go. Really no skill on this because they're gonna blow us out probably.
I'm gonna say, I will say like 41-10, Ohio State.
Okay.
That's my prediction. 41-10 Ohio State.
I like that. I think we score a little more maybe because their defense isn't perfect and we have a decent offense if Adrian's playing decent. I bet we score 17. I bet they score. Wait, what did we score? 23 against Purdue, and that was kind of awful. Okay. Okay, I bet we score 17. I bet they score. I'll go 42. 6 touchdowns, no field goals, just slaughtering us.
I gotcha.
Killing it in the red zone, no issues. Actually, I don't like that. I'll go 38. 38-17. Sorry, aside, there's no skill on that. It's just funny to think about.
Yeah. Okay. 38-17.
Because we have a solid defense, and maybe we'll slow them down.
Yeah.
But it definitely ain't a dub, y'all. Probably not.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have more of a blowout than kind of expect. Well, I don't know about expected, but I'm speaking for myself when I say that. But I think it's gonna be a blowout. I think. Yeah. I don't know. But what comes next after that? What comes after?
Wisconsin, Iowa.
Well, I mean, what comes next for the program after that?
After an Ohio State loss?
Yeah.
Probably dick shit.
I mean,
It's Ohio State.
I know, but like, what's the state of the program after? I mean, because we have a tough end of the season.
Yeah, I think it comes down to how the whole season kind of pans out.
I gotcha. Because it definitely doesn't ride on Ohio State.
Yeah.
3 more games.
Frost gets fired for not beating Ohio State.
3 more games. Yeah, 3 more games, and we're out. So.
Yeah, in a season we thought was going to be 8-4, 7-5, 6-6. We're sitting at like, what even is our record? Like 3-20.
Something.
So we're not going to bowl game probably. It's tough. We got to win out. We really have to win out. That's the same. We're not going to win out. We're playing Ohio State this fucking weekend. All right. So yeah, that's how we're feeling right now. This is the embodiment of how Husker fans feel.
Yeah.
We also were up till 5 in the morning last night.
Which we have not done since like middle school.
Yeah.
And I need to not do that again. I'm old, man. You were
Bro,
talking
that
about
hurts
this.
now. That hurts now. I cannot get away with that shit. Wait, should we close the bit really quick before we start talking about other shit?
What?
Just close up this
Close
segment.
up? Yeah.
So yeah, those are our predictions for the Ohio State game. Go Big Red, baby. They're gonna fucking win, dude.
Yeah. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Hopes are low, but I mean, I don't know. That's it. That's all we got.
That's all we got. Yeah. So yeah, we were fucking up till 5 in the morning last night, dude, playing fucking Mario Kart. Like, what kind of shit is that?
Yeah. That was fun though.
We were out till probably 2.
No, we probably got back at like 3:30.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say earlier. I was like, no way. We got back at 3:30.
I think so.
All right, so
We were in
this
the
is how
car
last
like
night.
yeah, we were in the car at like 3:30.
Yeah. Okay. So Cam Curry and I were invited to a few Halloween parties last night, and we were invited to one in Gretna, and we definitely did not go. Oh, our very lovely assistant was here.
Thanks.
She brought us coffee. And she got Chipotle, so just like salted the fuck out of it next to it.
I just got chips and queso. I wanted any more. And then
Thank you.
the coffee place was closing, so they gave us some pastries.
Not bad.
What? Really?
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
closing?
well, not like closing forever, like closing for the day, so like they throw away the pastries.
Oh.
I
Wait,
see.
where'd you go?
The coffee house, I've never been, so I don't know if it's good or not, but Starbucks was closed, so
Was it a walk?
no, it was like closer than Starbucks. The walk was going to Starbucks and then coming back.
So this is Jalen. Are you
I don't want to be in the shot.
Oh. It hasn't been recording. Just kidding. Just kidding. Every time I gave you.
It's not been recorded.
Is this mine? Thank you. That
So I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, because I've never had it.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
But hopefully it is.
You wanna come on really quick? Come say hi?
Look at my face right now.
What?
It's okay. Look at us.
Is this Jaden?
Yes. She worked with Carson and Cam in Fairway.
Yep.
And so.
She did some dope ass shit. She went and recorded with Mr. Beast's brother.
Yes.
Yes, Carl.
No, his name's CJ, but it's Mr. Bro is his YouTube name.
Mr. Bro.
Mr. Bro.
Went and traveled there to like North Carolina or something.
3 times.
That's sick.
Yeah. So she's kind of fucking cool. But she decided to hang out with us and be our assistant today.
Yeah, super sweet.
You have to tell me if it's good or not.
It's hot. It's gonna be hot, man.
We need this, y'all. We were up till 5 in the morning last night. Like we said, playing Mario Kart.
Does it
That
taste
is
okay?
good. It is good.
What about the iced? Is it okay?
It's really good. It's really good. Actually, really good.
Yeah. But yeah, so we probably left at like, it's hot. Careful.
Shit, dude, it's hot. I'm fucking. What am I doing?
You're also dripping all over the place, dude. What is
Let me know if you want peach juice.
that?
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so we were out.
So yeah, okay, so yeah, we got invited to a party with them.
Yeah.
And
Some old high school friends.
Yeah.
Sad we had to miss that one, but it really just came down.
We wanted to go, y'all.
Yeah,
But we wanted to stay here more.
It came down to we had to record the podcast. So we had the post game yesterday, and we probably finished that up around like 6. Would you say?
Yeah, probably. It was a 2:30 game.
Yeah. So we finished that up around 6, and then we were like, because we got to record today.
Struggling over here. What the fuck, dude? I'm spilling everywhere.
Is my good chewing gonna be too loud?
No,
No,
I
you
don't
should
think
be
you'll
fine.
catch it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think they probably heard anything you said so far.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm eating fucking chips and queso on the other side of the table right now.
Disrespect. Yeah. But yeah, so.
Getting distracted.
Yeah, we do. So we probably got done with recording, and it came down to the fact that we had to record today still. So it wouldn't make sense to come, especially for me, to come all the way from Omaha to Lincoln, and then us to go back to
Retina for a party.
and then back this morning.
Yeah.
It'd just be a lot driving and everything like that.
That was
So-
the main thing is we had to shoot. We're committed, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. So, love you guys. I don't know if they watch the podcast or not, but
Yeah, I love you guys. So yeah, we stayed in Lincoln. We had this party. It was funny. Cam was like, I'm gonna go to this party, dude. And I was like, oh, why do you want to go to the party, dude? And he was like, oh, because I'm matching costumes with Mike. I was like, oh, bet, that's totally a good reason.
yeah.
Mid post game recording, Mike comes into the shot. Oh wait, no, we were talking to him later about this, weren't we? About how he was like, no, I'm going to bars.
No,
And Cam was just like,
this was in the recording. This was in the recording, which is fine.
oh
I mean,
yeah, it was because we called him out right there.
He came back and he was just like beat, and he's like, "I'm taking a nap. I'm going to the bars tonight."
Yeah, and Cam's like, what? Because they have they're matching fucking like Heisenberg and Jesse Pinkman. They're in like their lab coats from Breaking Bad, which is a great show. You should watch it.
Yeah. But they were. Yeah.
So that was a big reason why we wanted to stay in Lincoln too.
Yeah.
And then Cam talks to Mike for the first time about it in the middle of our post game. Mike's like, dude, go to the bars.
No.
And Cam was like,
Yeah. Which is fine because Cam went as Carl last night. There was a quick little like.
True, Carl from
last-minute
Walking
adjustment.
Dead.
Yeah. So you got the hat and the flannel and everything like that too. So.
dude, I can't figure this out. What the fuck? God damn. I don't
Should've
get
got
it,
you a
dude.
straw.
This place fucking sucks, dude. I'm just kidding.
More kid-friendly cup. Is that what you need?
What?
You need a more kid-friendly cup.
Yeah, you need like a
Dude.
sippy cup or something.
This is as fucking close as it gets.
What was
dude.
this place called?
The coffee house.
Good morning.
It's literally right down the street.
Afternoon, evening, or anytime. That's cute.
Cute.
Little
So, yeah.
local advertisement here. We're not endorsed by them, by the way.
We would love to be though.
But, yeah.
So we ended up going to this party that Mike just knew apparently deep in his heart that it was not going to be deep. He was right. He fucking knew. I don't even know how he knew.
We walked up and it was so funny because we were all walking up and like you could hear like music and stuff like that in the little garage. And we're like, all right, it's kind of popping.
It was a barn party, y'all. It was a fucking garage.
It was a garage, and which is just disrespect because like all the kids I went to school with like out in Hastings, they all like have barns, and so like a barn party is a barn party.
It's a real fucking barn party.
And so I was kind of excited. I was like, okay, cool, this will be fun. Like,
Fuck yeah, we're gonna hoe down.
There's gonna be horses in there. And
I'm gonna milk the motherfucking cow.
There's gonna be like hay and dirt everywhere. Like this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. And we walk up and it's just a garage. And we're like, all right.
Yeah.
Then like West Lincoln. And U3, it was Carson, Jaden, and Cam all walked by the door, and y'all were like,
yeah. So there was one fucking window, and we like walked by it, saw in our peripheral that it was not deep. Like literally 4 people were there at the time. 4 people.
Playing pong.
And we walked by this window and we're right at the door and we're like, we're not going in.
No, y'all
like, we were like, we either bring the party or we go somewhere else because we had one other place we could go.
It was so fun. It was such an interesting moment though too because y'all like walked by the door and you like hugged the wall. You were like right up against the wall. Like the door is right to your right, and you're all like, what do we do here?
Like a fucking spy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we just decided.
So we ducked under the window and went to the next function.
Yeah. Which was some old high school buddies of ours.
Shout out them.
Really
Shout out
fun.
Kaylee Cass, exes of the show.
And
Jonah, Kale, Shu.
Yeah.
Who else?
It's
You
really
can't miss
fun.
anyone,
No, we
dude.
can't.
Really bad.
Dude,
Dude, I think my other ex was there later. Arden pulled up later.
Really?
Yeah, she sent me a fucking Snapchat. And her brother sent me a Snapchat.
Jeez.
I haven't even talked
You
to
find better women.
What?
You find better women. You're always sexy.
They were both really fucking cool girls.
Yeah. They all are cool girls, yeah. But it was a good fun. It was a good time. Good seeing them again. Good hanging out. Yeah, super fun. And then after that, we tried to go back to.
Oh shit. This is fucked up, y'all.
Just take the lid off at this point.
Right?
Good thinking. You're gonna spill that, though, dude. You're gonna have a teacher moment where you're like, oh, that's dangerous. That scares me.
Oh, that's great. Okay, here we go.
Moving the phone.
I don't know. I'm usually good around cups. I can usually drink from them.
Yeah. So then after that, we stayed for maybe like an hour. Would you say?
Yeah, I played some boom cup.
Yeah.
Jaden was vibed out. Jaden was there.
Yo.
Jaden's been fucking chilling around us for fucking a whole day at this point.
I had no friends. I
Yeah.
had nothing else to do.
He's on vacation, y'all. He even went to your fucking house later that night. Damn, we still have a lot of night to talk about, y'all.
Yeah. So then we went to the. After that, we went back to the original place that had the 4 people there to see if it was any better.
Yeah.
It was a little bit better.
So we walked in.
Yeah.
But there was just no, we talked about this, there's like just no like, no one like being the life of the party, essentially. Like everyone was just in their own groups, like.
It was like the music was going and stuff, and like there was like a couple game, like maybe one game that was going, but otherwise it was just like really spaced out, like groups of 2 or 3 people or 4 people like talking.
It was like not loud music for a barn party.
And it was just
in a garage.
Yeah, it was just hard. It would have been hard to relate and hard to whatever, just because we weren't super close with anybody that was there either too. So
Yeah. There was like no like bridging, like there was no like friend that could like bridge groups.
Yeah.
So to say? Does that make
We were there
sense?
for like 2 minutes.
yeah,
We were there for like 2 minutes.
yeah.
2 minutes.
We walked in. And,
There were people leaving to like go take pics, and we like acted like we were going with them to go take the pics. And
Yeah.
we walked out in their exact pace, like it was some really.
I heard as we were leaving, I heard someone behind us be like, "Oh, come on," or something, and then we just like
What really?
out there, yeah.
It's sad.
So
Even though there was people at the party that we liked, like shout out Raw. Raw's dope.
Yeah.
Lucy was there. She was a Cheshire cat. I was a way better cat than she was. I'm just kidding. I definitely not. I bought $2.
you had like black sweatpants and black like crew neck, and then you threw some taggers.
Yeah,
like I'm a cat.
fucking work, dude.
I'm a cat.
Everyone loved it. I don't know why? Jaden was a fucking
Schoolgirl out.
kind of slutty though.
Yeah, my tits were
But it's
definitely
kind
out.
of dope. It was dope. Gosh, damn. Was your like skirt leather?
No,
Okay.
just black.
Okay. That'd be fucking sick. Damn. Why wouldn't it? Couldn't it be leather?
Because it was like $10 from Shein, and I wasn't trying to spend money on it.
That's fair. That works.
So yeah, so we dip out of that party. We get in the car. We're like, oh, fucking now, dude. Night's fucking ruined. Like, what are we gonna do? We can't go back to our ex's place. Maybe we could have. We thought maybe, but then like Jaden was with us, and Jaden wasn't hitting it off with anyone there because it was literally just our crew.
It's just hard, yeah. Yeah, but so then we just kind of decided. Jaden had a
Roommate's boyfriend.
your roommate's. So Jaden's roommate's boyfriend's house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Had
Duplex connected that they own both sides. It was kind of sick.
Yeah. So we went there. It was pretty fun.
It was pretty damn fun. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Not
fun.
like, wasn't all, let me see. There's a lot of really nice girls there.
And guys too. There were some cool
And guys, they actually, dude, the guys were actually way cooler than I expected. Usually guys are like, ugh.
No, yeah. What was is it Daniel? He was really like professional about the whole thing.
Was Daniel the, I'm
He's the one
guessing
that-
like Latino?
I don't know. He's the one that fucked that annoying Tinder bitch.
Ah.
Wait, what?
He's the one that fucked that annoying Tinder bitch. The one that
Really?
was really annoying, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
wait. The Hooters girl?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely
Yeah,
a shot for her.
no, like he like usually when you're around him, he's not like that, like professional setting. Like he was plaster off with his ass last weekend. Like I've never seen him that calm.
So yeah, we're still at this party. We're playing with fucking Boom Cup, dude. This is not a Boom Cup. Which was pretty fun. You lost a game at the ex's party.
Yeah.
And you had a show, which was really cute. They had a really cute moment. They were really cute.
No, it's good. It's a good.
We should
really.
not talk about this,
It was fun. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
It was a really good time. Really fun time. Yeah. So.
And I think I lost the game of Boom Cup at the other place. That shit had
Maybe.
fucking grape juice though, dude. I had the bitch cup and that shit was nothing. So.
They played a lot of times that night, so they probably don't want to waste any more alcohol on you guys.
Exactly.
That
I
makes
swear we
sense.
were drinking like soda. I swear it was soda.
No, it was.
Okay, good. I was like, this is fucking soda.
Yeah.
But I didn't ask any questions. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm here for the fucking ride.
Yeah, it was fun.
What else happened? Oh, talked to a really dope bitch, girl. Her name was Kiara. I have a bad issue with just saying bitch when I don't mean it.
No, yeah, she was sweet. She was from McCool Junction, which is interesting because that's the route I would take to college. And so
Yep.
I got family that lives out there. Not McCool, but they live in Sutton. And so we were like, oh, you know this place and everything like that. And
She like went to York, right? Went to York, did one act.
so yeah.
That's one act. Jaden did one act. Shout out Grant one act. Shout out Lincoln Christian.
No.
Lincoln Christian.
Don't give a shout out
He's
to
a
those
big
people.
Christian too. For sure.
But yeah, no. That all being said, after that ended too, we left around like 3 or something, and then we went back
It
to
was late.
we went back to Jane's place and met her snake.
And my cat.
Did we literally do that just to meet your snake?
No, I went to grab my Switch.
She had to get her
That's
snake.
right, that's right. I was like, that is some drunk ass shit. I thought we just went there for the snake.
Which is crazy because I do not mess with snakes. I will do anything in the world but
She
a
was
snake.
cute though, wasn't she?
She was kind of cute.
She was dope.
Yeah. She was just quiet.
I
She was
don't
just
know
like,
really pet her that much though. I
She was
really wanted to
quiet.
grow a connection with her.
She was
Lucy?
stressed out.
she was gonna bite you,
Luna.
dude. She was gonna bite you. As soon as
I
you
was
said,
literally trying to get you to, like, not
I
bit.
know, but I just want to confront that kid.
Okay, when you take a snake out of literally her burrow as she's sleeping and then bring her out to 3 dudes touching her,
You're like,
it's a little
"Ugh."
stressful situation and they're all drunk.
but no, it was like, I don't know why I went in there, I just pet that snake and oh my goodness, I don't do snakes.
It's not furry, you guys. Did you know that?
Not furry.
They're not furry. They're actually really scaly. I think they're reptiles.
Okay.
Right? They gotta be reptiles, right? Amphibians, nah, I'm not fucking amphibians.
Yeah.
So yeah, cause fucking while we were talking to Kiara,
Mm-hmm.
the nice lady from York. Nice lady. I'm going to start saying nice ladies.
There you go.
The nice lady from York. Jin and Cam were talking shit about Mario Kart. So they were like, we gotta fucking hash this shit out. So we went and got Jaden's Switch from her place.
Yep.
Played some Mario Kart when we got back. Your boy got third, I think, every fucking time.
I was
I
trying.
think Jaden got second every fucking time.
I used to be so good.
Last time, remember, I got first.
Oh, you won the last series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was badass. You should have seen Cam's fucking face, dude. He was shattered. He doesn't like that. He does not like losing in Mario Kart.
I don't
So I gotta
like
talk
losing
shit,
either. Like, he's my only competition that I found in months.
There you go.
Really?
I haven't been beaten in months. He's the only person that's
He would
beaten.
be consistent.
Well, I mean, I would beat him like in races, but like sets of races, he would beat me in. But yeah, he definitely won a lot more of those races than I did.
Yeah.
Sick.
what was I gonna
With
say?
that, with skill. With a skill.
But I could keep up with him though. That's the thing.
For
Like
sure.
when you're as good as me and him are, you get.
I can kind of keep up with you though. Were you somewhat impressed with my abilities?
I can't. I wasn't even paying attention to you, honestly.
You're full
I was
of
just
shit.
trying to
You're
focus.
full of shit.
I thought I was just focusing on the person in front of me. That's the whole point of the.
Wait, what?
You're supposed to focus on the person in front of you, passing them. I'm not focused
True,
on who's
true.
behind me.
That's true.
I was joking. I would consistently get
I mean, who's behind you?
Probably 8th, 10th, yeah.
Did you say something?
I was like, who's behind you? Were you paying attention to that?
No, because
I
it
was-
wasn't him, and if it was him, I'd be probably fucking him up.
See, I was more
Shifting
focused
my
on the
thumbs.
map. I was like trying to. I was
What?
like, okay, so I grew up on like the Wii Mario Kart.
Okay.
You know, like where you have the controller and you snap it in one of those like steering wheel type things.
For sure.
And you just go to town. So those are completely different maps.
We could have given him the steering function or whatever.
Yeah, it's.
I needed the
It's
little.
awful though. It's awful.
Okay. And this, I've never. I mean, I've played on a Switch a few times, but like that tiny remote, I kept hitting pause.
Oh my god, you get fucking screenshotted.
That was not me.
Yes, it was. You're the only controller that would have it other than me. Me and you had the controllers that had the screenshot button, and they had the home button.
I kept.
No, that's fucking. That's
So,
bullshit.
so Jaden has like 75 screenshots of.
And a screen recording, too.
What?
And a screen recording. You're like holding it down at some point.
It was like I can't cherish these moments with my friends. God damn. Even though yeah, it was on your Switch though. Oh yeah. It's alright. I'll come like back up.
I'll email you.
I'll like pull an SD card out.
I'll drop them to the cloud. You can save there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I think I moved. Okay, so yeah, we went back. We played some Mario Kart. Cam wiped our fucking asses like usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really don't think anything else happened really.
Yeah, it was a pretty good night. Crashed on a pullout upstairs. That is a nice pullout.
Really?
It looks really like bad. It looks bad.
It does.
But
I
it is.
slept on the tiniest beanbag in the world.
That's where I would
It's
used to
awful.
sleep. Yeah,
He fucks with it.
I do.
Really?
Yeah. Cause when I sleep, I like curl up in like a little ball.
Yeah.
That just works. But
I just don't like my thighs touching, so that's a problem. I always sleep
Really?
with one leg up and one leg out. My thighs are touching all the time throughout the day, so when I sleep, I just like don't like them touching. It gets too
Wow,
hot.
I never thought about that. Maybe it does come out of fast touching. Because I don't think I fuck with that either.
It's not fun.
Yeah, I don't fuck with
that was a big moment for me though. Like I kind of like it. Cause like my
I like that shit.
because like my I used to have like really skinny legs and stuff, and so as soon as I started like working out and everything, and then they started like they just get bigger and you can like feel it and everything.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever had skinny legs.
Yeah.
This kid has skinny legs.
Yeah. Jaden's honestly Cameron in the flesh right now.
Yeah.
Rocking his Breckenridge sweatshirt, rocking his joggers, which
Are basically like leggings.
yeah, basically
Yeah.
that's how fucking skinny Cameron is.
He's gonna start working out though this week.
He is.
Yeah.
He's big. We're holding him to it. I gotta hold him to it.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's been kind of on that for a little bit too. Y'all been doing like your walks, and he did like running for a little bit too.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god.
is it good?
Jaden just fucking orgasmed over that fucking pumpkin bread.
Pumpkin bread is so good though.
That is good shit. And it's
That and
frosted,
It's
dude.
like moist to the.
Oh, it's fresh.
Like literally, you cannot get any moister than that. Like try it. Like I'm not
It's like
fucking
pumpkin
getting
pie.
soaked.
She's thinking this is the fucking moistest shit in the world, dude.
It is fucking hold. Pick
That
that,
shit does
shit
look
up.
fucking dense.
Wow, how do I grab this?
That's the moistest fucking bakery item I've ever.
Shit is falling apart, bro.
Holy shit. That heat?
It was good. Yeah, really good.
You know the fork?
No.
What's that?
Just
Oh
like,
my gosh.
right?
Ooh!
No, it's just gonna break off, dude.
I know. Fuck.
Frosting's gonna take a fucking bite.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, give it back. Give it back. I like zucchini bread. You had zucchini bread?
That's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, it's really good.
So that's weird.
I know. But it's really good.
I know.
It is weird. You're right. My grandma makes really good zucchini bread.
Shout out Grandma Curry.
Shout out Donna, dude. Donna makes some great. She also, have you ever had a Texas sheet cake?
Probably. Sounds right.
It's like, it's so good. I don't even know what's in it.
Fucking sheets.
Yeah.
It's probably like sugar.
Yeah. And it's got like frosting on top. Really, really good. That's like my go-to birthday cake right there. I'm like, nah.
When's your birthday game? We should talk about this. How long have we been going? We've been kind of bullshitting for a minute. Oh, we're good. 42 minutes in.
Did you guys watch
sure.
Squid Games?
What?
Did you guys watch Squid Games?
No, I did not.
I watched the first episode, and it was hard for me to get the translations with like the.
I can't read.
I can't read.
Just watch it in English.
Huh?
Just watch it in English.
No, I did. That was the thing is that I did, but it was hard for me to focus on their mouths saying different words than what was like.
Well, then watch it in Korean and then read subtitles.
Yeah, see, I can't do that, man. It's just another Hunger Games. Is kind of what I broke it down to.
No.
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 So I gotta keep watching it. Then.
Is it good?
Also, if you like that one, if you end up liking that one, Alice in Borderland is your next show.
Alice in Borderland? What's that about?
It's like kind of the same concept in the fact where it's like games, you die, like you're forced, but this time you're forced to play them and you die if you lose a game, you die if you quit the game, whatever. If you die if you don't show up to a game, but basically everybody in like Tokyo disappeared except for like some people are still there, and there's like different arenas and you have visas. So once you play a game, you have like a 3-day visa, but you have to go back. If you don't go back, you get like shot in the head with a laser. And like the whole thing is, so each game is a card. So it's like, this game is 3 of clubs, and so the difficulty is 3 out of king, so it's an easier game. Clubs is a team game. So each suit is a different kind of game, and hearts is the worst one, because it's like you toys with your heart. And so like with those ones,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so like with those ones, like you have to, usually you end up killing everybody that you care about. But there's always a catch. If you can figure it out, there's a way where everybody can live. So it's like the last heart game that was played, it was called like Find the Witch or Burn the Witch or whatever. And like there was a lady that was dead on the floor, and they said like somebody killed her, burn her in the
Somebody kill her?
Yeah, like whoever killed this person is the witch. You have to figure out who the witch is and burn them, and then the game is done. And then so this entire group of like hundreds of people are like literally just mauling each other and shooting each other and killing each other and like throwing bodies in the fire and whatever. And by the end of the game, you find out she killed herself. So nobody had to die, and they just had to throw her body into the fire. And so it's like those kind of games where like it just like messes with your mind.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. My game. Interesting.
That's
Alice
crazy.
in Borderland.
That's crazy.
Not Wonderland.
Is it where it's like each episode is a different story, kind of like Black Mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good question. I have that too. So it's just like a lot of seasons.
Right now I think there's 2 maybe.
2 seasons.
2.
There's gonna be more coming out. Like when I finished it, I was like there needs to be more.
They're like teasing
Just like
kind of the next season.
Yeah, they basically like complete all the numbered cards, and then like this like lady shows up, and they were like, now we're commencing the face cards, which is the hardest games, and it's like
That's kind of sick.
So they really set it up for something like big.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And like a bunch of
I'd actually
these,
check
like,
it out.
like what are they called? Those like flying balloon thingies.
Blimps.
Blimp. Yeah, I haven't used that word in a long time. Blimp comes out and there's like a bunch of them. They have a huge giant card that comes down, so you can tell which games are which, where you can get the card, and you have to pass the game in order to get the cards. It's like you never get to collect all the cards to finish the game.
I bet that's fucking.
Sounds
What's
crazy.
the word?
But it's the
Badass
same.
as shit.
It's the same. It's the same situation though, where it's like in a different language. So you're either gonna have to watch the
okay.
English dub, which is like pretty bad, or you're gonna have to watch it like with
I
subtitles.
gotcha. Yeah, I started rewatching. I went through a big Criminal Minds phase, kind of like in college and late high school and such. But I started rewatching those. Those are pretty good.
Sorry, I was gonna say something. I can't fucking drop the mic.
We are making such a mess, dude.
Dude, that was all you, dude. And we have it all on fucking film, so maybe don't fucking cap like that. You were talking about this at Jets game, Criminal Minds.
Yes.
They're like 40-minute episodes, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Dude, we are dead, y'all.
Yeah.
This coffee is probably helping though. This is good.
Yeah.
Even on Sundays they don't actually drink coffee, but
I know. I have
Jake
really
offered. She's a very nice girl.
Okay.
And she doesn't know it.
Very nice lady.
She didn't. She's a
Very
very
nice
nice
lady.
lady.
Yeah.
She's a very, very. No, I'm not saying that.
You find like I'd be a good girlfriend if you're like, come on, find me somebody.
You would be.
Yeah.
Good.
Absolutely.
I'll bring you coffee.
And Chipotle chips. And pastries.
Fucking pastries for free.
My mom doesn't get that for me. Yeah, she could. Oh, do something to get that for me. I miss
Shout
my
out,
mom.
Angie.
I miss my mom, dude.
Dude,
I saw her this
She's
week.
probably watching you. It's probably both of our moms watching at this point and no one else.
No, yeah. No, I love my mom. I love my dad. My family's great. It was Praj's birthday this week. So it was kind of fun. We had, my mom was feeling super great. I think it was Thursday night, which is my sister's actual birthday. So we went out to go get Indian food because it's her favorite. And it was
Interesting.
really, really, really good.
I got Indian food for my dad's birthday.
Really? Did you guys stay here in Lincoln? Okay, I gotcha. There's a really good place in Omaha, Japur. If you get the opportunity or you want to watch me, go
It's
check
like
it out.
Praja backwards.
We just went to the
And Praja's Indian. And she loves Indian
That is not her name backward. What?
food. Perjures, kind of. Japur, whatever you said. It's if you scramble it around, I can see it in my head. It's there.
Good job. Yeah. But yeah,
So her favorite food is Indian food.
yeah,
That's actually really cool.
yeah. It is. It's really. We love it too because like Indian food is good.
And
Man.
obviously, you guys love Indians too.
Yeah, it's really, really, really good food. Like it's seasoned really well. They do like they'll leave like a whole like cinnamon stick in their soup, and so you'll be eating,
Really?
and you'll be like going in, and there's like a whole like a chunk of something. And you're like,
Like one of those like a true cinnamon stick or like
no, true cinnamon.
a sugary like cinnamon twist.
No,
thing.
no, this is like real stuff. That was another crazy thing. Like when we went to go adopt project, we went to India. I was in like the first grade, so I was like 8 years old or something like that.
That was a big deal. I remember that. Dude, that was a big deal in Gretna High School. I don't know why, but when Curry Arms went over to India
Yeah.
to adopt an Indian girl,
Was it really?
everyone, yeah, maybe. I think it feels right.
Feels right. Yeah. I mean, we were all in first grade, so we were just kind of doing our own thing. But
Yeah,
really
none of us
unaware.
really gave a shit.
Yeah.
But like the teachers talked about it or something, I swear. But
Yeah.
also at the time, your dad was a pastor and fucking.
It was kind of it was kind of a big thing. And so over in India, they have like they'll have just like carts on the side of the road with like leaves just like hanging off, and they're like all spices, or it'll be like a spice cart,
Okay,
and they'll just
cool.
have like a donkey pulling it or something, and then they'll just have all of these spices or all these like different weird like trinkets or whatever, just like selling and stuff. It's really really cool. If you ever get the opportunity, go check out India.
How common? Like every street corner?
It depends like where you're at. Like there's like different like provinces or like states in India.
Okay.
And so we actually ended up in New Delhi, which is a really really like like rich part of India,
Okay.
and so we had like shut your eyes. It's like
I was engaged, dude.
it was so it was like a richer part, but then we went to Pune.
Nice.
It's called Pune.
Sick.
And that's where Praja was, and so we went down there, and that was a little bit more like poverty-stricken type thing. Like we had to stay in like really nice hotels because our adoption agency like required it.
Interesting.
And so we stayed in a really nice hotel, and it was so weird, man. We'll never forget this. We still talk about this as a family. We're like we like took our like video camera and like recorded everything just because like to document it all.
Sweet.
And just like see, like keep it as like a little family cherishing thing. And we're like in this amazing hotel room with like silk sheets and like the walls are all painted and there's like art in there and stuff. And then like in the background out of the window there's this family with like sticks holding up a house with like a tarp over the top. And it's like a whole family that's just like living outside. Yeah. Like
And you're
right
in a
outside,
nice hotel just because you're some white American dude.
like 50 yards away. Maybe not 50, but like you can see them and like they're just coming out. And they're just like come out of their like little tent and like shake off their clothes and like.
What would they wear?
Really nice clothes.
But like nice in their traditional way, right?
Yeah.
Not like suits and ties.
But it's like they would like come out like this.
I am making noises over here. Grumble volcano over here.
Yeah.
Shout out. Again. This is fucked. Dude, you gotta stop. Just kidding.
No, so they like wear like these like green like whole like gowns and stuff that are like draped over and there's like golden like embroidered stuff or like trim or something and tons of jewelry, tons of like henna. Do you know what henna is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just like their arms are just like covered in it.
How dark are they though? Because like does it come up a lot? Like
No, yeah, I mean like there's like it's an interesting, I don't really know the full like construct of it all, but like basically you have like really dark skinned Indians and then you have like lighter skinned Indians and stuff like that and there's some like power difference there or whatever.
oh, okay.
Like just kind of a like
There's like it's obvious.
what?
Like it's obvious. Like that is a light Indian and that is like a dark one and there's no middle ground. I mean unless like they fuck.
I mean I don't know. I
This is
really
really fascinating.
I don't want to talk too much on it because I don't really
True.
know it all that well,
Good.
but
Good job.
but yeah, so like it's just, I mean, India's diverse too, you know, like you got white people over there, you got like people who look like they would be from like Asia or whatever, but yeah, it was a really cool experience.
Is India
Definitely.
considered Asia? I think it is, right?
Yeah, yeah. And so if you ever get the chance, go check out India. We got to see the Taj Mahal too. That was pretty cool. Really hot.
That would be so sick, I bet.
It was not.
Because they're so hot.
It was like 115, 120 degrees a day.
Is it like a desert there? Or like?
Yeah, it's so weird. So you get to the Taj Mahal, you like take like a taxi type thing, and they drop you off like maybe 2 miles away from the Taj Mahal. Like you can't drive up and like drop people off like right at the doorstep of it.
Okay.
They like drop you off way down the way, and you're like, all right, well, I hope I know where I get picked up. Is very just like, because there's so much going on. There's so many people there, and there's like cattle that are walking the streets, and like people are like yelling, and there's like dirt being tossed up.
Super
in there.
third world, like.
Super third world, yeah. And then there's just this palace, like in the middle of all of it.
That's sick. That wasn't sick.
It was really cool. It was really, really cool. But I was also a little complaining 8-year-old who had like, you know, my Crocs on.
He was over it.
And I was just over it, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was so hot. I had like those glasses too where they like bend over. You know what I mean? It's like you're inside and they're like regular glasses.
They transition?
Yeah, transition glasses.
They were sick.
They were sick. They were so cool. They were like red and black. I felt so cool. But yeah, no. So you have to take your shoes off too. So you like walk in, you take your shoes off, and you just leave them on the floor, like at the entrance. So you're like, someone could steal my shoes right now. or
They don't have like a system?
And then there's just like people who are like tour guides just like standing around, and you're like, hey, I'd like a tour or whatever, and they'd be like, okay, cool, and then they just like take you and like show you around. Yeah. Have you ever seen that Slumdog Millionaire? That movie? Yeah. It's a really good like depiction of it all, because like there's a scene in it where they go to the Taj Mahal and stuff, and but that's exactly what it's like. Like it's just so like there's just these white like touristy Americans who come in and they're like, oh, I'd love to see this or whatever, and they're like, all right, like we'll show you this, and then they like steal their shoes or they like steal their tires or whatever. Like they just totally take advantage and stuff like that.
In the movie or like
in the movie?
Okay.
In the movie. Yeah. But that just shows you how like vulnerable you are when you go there. Like you're in it, you know. And so the whole story is that like there was this like king a long time ago, and his wife died, and he wanted to build like a memorial for her or something like that. And so because he like loved her, and so he built this whole thing, and he made all of his men build this. And she's like buried. There's like this one like the main area. There's like this big tunnel that goes all the way down, and she's supposedly like buried down there or something like that. So you can't even like see it or nothing. But after he had all of his men build it for him, he had them all killed so that no one could build anything that was as beautiful as the Taj Mahal.
Really?
So, yeah. Really interesting story behind it all. And so it's gorgeous though, man. It is so pretty. Like there's like a not a stream, but just like standing water that like goes all the way down, and like the grass, and there's like trees, and just like 4 pillars on each side. There's a lot of symbolism to it all.
Is it kind of look like an onion?
Yeah, it's that thing.
Okay. Gotcha.
Looks like an onion. Yeah, and it's very like the whole thing is made out of marble too.
Oh.
So it's like it's like a white kind of like cloudy looking, like there's like streaks in it and stuff, and
like veiny almost.
yeah, gorgeous, really really cool. And then they like carved and like did different like paintings and stuff in it, or like they would like they put like little flowers and stuff, like really really tiny flowers, like really
Cool. So there's like a lot of artwork and shit.
Yeah. It's an architectural masterpiece. Like it's crazy.
When was it built? We're gonna have a whole segment about Curry's thoughts on the Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
This is sick.
I don't even know. It was a long time ago, but it's stood the test of time, for sure.
It was like the 60s though, right? Just kidding.
No way. I gotta look this up. I'm curious. Really really gorgeous though. If you ever get the chance, go check out the Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal.
Built by him.
But
Damn, I remember
1631.
60s. I was playing, y'all. It's like, I know no pocket.